Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Grace, and today I wanted to share with you my everyday jewelry pieces as well as some fun statement pieces that are great for special occasions. I'll be sharing with you my favorites from brands like Cartier, Mejuri, Maison Miru, and vintage Chanel. And overall, my style is very minimal and timeless, so you'll see a lot of classic pieces that will be great for your capsule jewelry collection as well. So let's get started. Here I have my Stackers jewelry box that I got from the Container Store recently. If you're interested in how I organize my jewelry, you can check it out here in one of my latest vlogs. I love this jewelry box because it really keeps all of my jewelry organized by category, and I love how you can see everything all at once, which makes it so much easier to style different pieces together. This box is so practical because you can purchase more layers to build your jewelry box if you need more storage space. And the way I organized it is quite simple. The top layer is filled with my most worn jewelry pieces that I reach for every day, and the bottom layer stores the more statement pieces that I tend to wear less often. The first piece that I wear almost every day is my engagement ring, and this is by far the most precious and priciest item in my whole jewelry collection. It's the solitaire 1895 engagement ring from Cartier, and it has a round diamond center stone set on a platinum band with 4 prongs. I prefer the 4-prong style of Cartier over the 6-prong design, widely as known as the Tiffany setting. I've tried on both styles, and for me personally, the 4-prong setting looked more appealing on my hands, and the thickness of the Cartier's band felt more sturdy and comfortable for me. I absolutely love how classic and timeless this engagement ring is. It's really something that will never go out of style, and it works really well with all of my outfits. For your reference, my ring size is between a 3.5 and a 4 in US sizing, and the diamond is 1.71 carats. On the inside of the band, there is a Cartier logo, diamond's carat information, metal type, and serial number. On the outside of the band, there is a small hallmark stamp which proves the authenticity of all Cartier engagement rings. My engagement ring is in a size 46 in Cartier sizing, and it's slightly loose on me, but I didn't want to adjust the size just in case I put on a few extra pounds throughout the years. I've noticed that on some days the ring feels a bit tighter depending on my fingers swelling, so I'm glad I kept the ring size slightly larger. But for safety and security, I went down a size to a 45 for my wedding band, which I'll show you next. This is my wedding band that I wear every day with or without the engagement ring. It's the Etincelle wedding band, which is also from Cartier, and it consists of 38 tiny diamonds set on a white gold band. The width of the band is 2 millimeters, which is very thin, and so it works really well with my tiny finger. I wanted to keep it thin and minimal so that it wouldn't take away any attention from the engagement ring, but also wanted it to still show some spark when worn alone. I love how they look together, and the wedding band fits me perfectly, so it really secures the engagement ring in place, which has freed me from worrying about the engagement ring falling out. On many days, especially when I need to use my hands a lot, I like to wear the wedding band on its own. I like the simplicity of this look. I find that it goes really well with my casual outfits. So that is it for my wedding jewelry collection, and next up is another piece from Cartier. This is the one and only timepiece that I own, and it's the Panthère de Cartier watch in the small model. This is one of the most popular watches from Cartier, and I was so lucky to have this watch gifted to me by family last year. They offer various sizes for this watch, but I found that this small model looked the best on my wrist size. This is in stainless steel, and I love how it goes really well with my engagement ring and wedding band. I wear this almost daily, and I find that stainless steel watches like this one are seasonless, meaning you can wear it all throughout the year. As you'll soon see throughout the video, I prefer silver toned jewelry pieces over yellow gold, as I find that it looks better on my skin, and I actually find it easier to style with most of my neutral outfits. Next up, I have this set of 2 rings that my mom handed down to me. It's made of several small diamonds set on platinum, and they can be worn together or separately on different fingers. Before I got engaged and married, I used to wear these rings every day, but now that I have my wedding rings, I reach for these less often because I find it to be a bit much to wear all of these diamonds all at once. But overall, I love the minimal look of these rings and still love to wear them on my right hand when I want to add some extra sparkle. The next ring is also one that I got from my mom. I believe she got it at a local jeweler in Korea, and this is also made of tiny diamonds and platinum. And this ring is a bit thicker in width, so I like to wear it alone on my right hand. Because of the circular and floral shapes, this ring feels a bit more feminine compared to my other ones. So I like to wear this when I'm wearing more feminine and elegant outfits. The next ring is also from my mom, and this one is a little different in that it's made up of baguettes or rectangular diamonds. Because of the shape, it's brighter and clearer in color, and I feel like it gives off a slightly more casual vibe than the previous rings. This is a ring that I reach for on warmer days, and I style it with casual outfits. Moving on to my non-diamond rings, the next piece is a silver ring from a brand called Saskia Diaz. I've had this for several years and there are some minor scratches, but it's still in great condition. This is definitely a much more casual ring that can be worn alongside my wedding rings. Next is another silver ring that I've had since high school, I believe, so for over 15 years. It has scratched and tarnished a bit, but for considering the age, it is still in great condition, and I actually love how vintagey it became. The minimal yet sculptural design makes this a very unique piece and looks great with my other silver rings. Now moving on to some earrings. This is a pair from a brand called Ferris, and I did an unboxing of them recently. I got them on sale from Essence, and ever since I got them, I've been wearing them non-stop, and they have become my go-to pair of earrings lately. Each piece is handmade, and I love the sculptural shape of the hoops. It's pretty lightweight for the size, so I've been able to wear these pretty comfortably daily. The next pair that I absolutely love are these small hoops from Mejuri. This is in 14K white gold, and these are probably the most comfortable pair of earrings that I own. They are super light, so it doesn't hurt my ears at all, even when I wear them for a long time, and I even wear them to sleep sometimes, and it doesn't bother me. The only downside is that I found it a bit difficult to put on, but once I get them on, I don't take them off for days. They're very thin, so it'll look even great when layered with other earrings if you have more than one piercing, or you can even pair them with ear cuffs. I clearly have a thing for hoops because they are just so minimal and effortless. I have multiple pairs of hoop earrings that might look all very similar, but they have slightly different nuances that make them all very unique in my mind. This pair is called the Bold Hoops by the brand Maison Miru, and it's in sterling silver plated with rhodium for extra tarnish resistance. This is a thicker, mid-sized version of the classic hoops, and it's also fairly lightweight, so it's great to be worn every day. Compared to the Mejuri hoops, these are much easier to put on, but they're a bit thick, so I don't wear these to sleep. Another piece from Maison Miru that I love are these classic toral earrings. These are also in sterling silver plated with rhodium, and I love the playful spiral that hugs around your earlobe that makes it look like you have multiple piercings. They are flexible and sturdy enough to bend and adjust to your ear shape, so I find these to be an absolutely versatile piece. They are also extremely lightweight, so it almost feels like I don't have anything on. Moving on to some stud earrings, I have these small diamond ones on 14K gold that I've had since high school. They are pretty small, so I usually wear these when I'm wearing more necklaces or rings so that I can draw less attention to my ears. I think small diamond stud earrings like these should be a part of everyone's capsule jewelry collection, as they are so timeless and will never get out of style. Similarly, I was recently gifted these larger diamond stud earrings from my mom. These are set on white gold, so it gives off a cooler vibe, and because the diamonds are larger, it definitely adds a lot of sparkle to my ears. This is how the size compares between the two stud earrings, and depending on my outfit or how much other accessories I'm wearing, I would choose between the two. Next, I have these flower-shaped diamond stud earrings. I wear these less often compared to the two previous ones, but these have a special place in my heart as I wore them to my wedding last year. These are so elegant, and I like how they can be dressed up or down depending on how I want to style it. Here is another pair of earrings that I've had for over 10 years. These are in 14K yellow gold, and as you can see, the pieces with real materials like 14K gold are lasting a long time in my collection. This pair is a unique one because it has a cute dangly detail that's great to be styled with other dainty necklaces. I usually reach for this when I'm getting a little tired of wearing my usual hoops or stud earrings. The next piece that I think is so unique and maybe a little experimental is this ear crawler. I don't remember the name of the brand, but I purchased this years ago from Net-a-Porter, and I love how minimal and sleek these crawlers are, and I love to wear these when I'm wearing all black outfits or when I'm going for a more chic city girl type of look. Speaking of chic, I think these are the most chic pair of earrings that I own. I used to wear these so often, but I don't reach for them as often now that I'm in my 30s and I'm trying to dress less trendy. These were also from Net-a-Porter, and they are several years old, so they've tarnished a bit, but I think they actually look pretty cool with the whole rustic vibe. These are pretty cool because it looks like you have 3 piercings when you put them on. Now moving on to necklaces, my first favorite necklace is this tiny cross necklace in rose gold. I got it at a local store in Korea years ago, and it's absolutely adorable. Because I don't have any other rose gold necklaces, I typically don't layer this one with others, but it's so dainty that I think it looks great when worn solo. Here is another cross necklace that I wear almost every day these days. This one is in white gold and it's slightly larger than the previous one, but it's still on the small side. The front side of the cross has diamonds and the other side is just a solid, so it can actually be reversible and work like 2 separate necklaces. I usually keep this on 24/7 and don't really take it off unless I'm needing to wear a different necklace for styling purposes. I love that for both of these necklaces you can adjust the length so that it goes well with tops with different necklines. Next is a silver chain necklace from a brand called Maria Black. I got this from the Essence sale and it has been a great layering piece for me. My favorite thing about this necklace is that the length is completely adjustable, so I can style it in so many different ways. There is also a cute little pearl detail that's a nice additional touch. These days I've been enjoying to wear this layered with my white gold cross necklace. So that is it for my everyday jewelry pieces, and now I'll show you some of my favorites for special occasions. First, I have this vintage Christian Dior choker that my mom handed down to me. I'm not sure what the materials are, but it appears to be something like black diamonds, and the design is so dainty and unique with the Dior lettering and flowers. It's quite sparkly under certain lighting, so it serves as a nice statement piece. It's also great that there are different length options, so I can wear it like a traditional choker or even as a normal necklace if I wanted to. And here is one of the few yellow gold pieces that I own. It's a vintage Chanel necklace that is also handed down to me from my mom. It's such a precious piece, but I'm not too fond of the huge Chanel logo, so I would sometimes take the pendant off and just wear the chain on its own. This is another vintage Chanel necklace that I have not worn for years, but with the whole Y2K trend at its peak, I feel like I might give this one a try later this year. The heart-shaped pendant with the Chanel logo is adorable, and it will go really well with casual, minimal outfits like a plain white tee and jeans. Out of all the jewelry categories, I probably wear bracelets the least, so I have very few of them. This is a vintage Christian Dior charm bracelet, also from my mom, and it's a gorgeous dainty piece that's great for the spring and summer. But for me personally, it's a bit too much color, so I don't wear it that often. These next two bracelets are from Isabel Marant, and they came as a set from Net-a-Porter. I don't wear color too much, but I actually do like to wear these bracelets when I want to add a little pop of color to my monochrome outfits. I love the bohemian vibe that is very signature for the brand. Next is this stainless steel charm bracelet from a brand called Nomination. This bracelet was super popular in middle school, and I've had this since then. I never really wore this as an adult, but it's such a nostalgic piece for me, so I still haven't gotten rid of it. It just brings back so much memories of picking out and customizing the charms as a child. The funny thing about this bracelet is that it pinches your skin every time you put it on, so you really have to be cautious. I actually think it doesn't look too bad, so I think I might try to style this in the near future. Next are these sparkly earrings from Zara. This is probably one of the boldest statement pieces that I own. I think I got them for a holiday party a few years ago, and they were actually about twice the length, but I DIY'd it and cut it shorter to make it less overwhelming. I like how they turned out, and I think it suits my face shape and hair length better. This is not something that I'd wear often, but definitely will keep for special occasions. The last piece that I'll be showing you today are these earrings from a brand called Justine Clanquette. I got these a few years ago from opening ceremony, but I think the brand is still coming out with similar designs. It's such a bold statement piece, and I love the unique design, but personally I find these to be a bit heavy, so I don't reach for them often. So that is it for my current jewelry collection. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it to be helpful in building your own jewelry collection that'll last for years. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!